Time for insight into an issue that is impacting millions of Americans right now, and that is the government shutdown. While politicians continue to argue both behind closed doors and in public, ordinary people who set those politicians to lead in Washington are being left in the middle. CCTV's Jim Spellman shows us the very real and painful impact being felt across this country.
Ollie's Trolley is a Washington, D.C. landmark, selling Ollie burgers and its signature seasoned fries since 1938. Alan, I count one customer here. Normally, would this be full in the middle of the day?
Yes, it is, and you can see line over there through right here by the door, so not this time.
Alan Arata is the manager. He says business relies on tourists and government workers coming in for lunch. But with the government shut down, he says sales are down 70%. He normally has 9 or 10 cooks on the line. Now he's down to 4, and even that is too many. Over half of his employees won't be getting paid, even as members of Congress continue to get their regular paychecks.
They're still making money, though, so, I mean, they're still having the paycheck, not us.
That's got to be really frustrating.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, look like they don't care about people, who's having a hard time right now.
Even on a beautiful autumn day, the National Mall is quiet. Tour buses aren't running, and the museums and monuments are closed. Guest Services Incorporated operates 9 food kiosks like this one in and around the National Mall. They've been forced to lay off about 100 workers during the government shutdown. And the economic ripples of the shutdown continue well past these easily seen examples. Centurion Research Solutions says 154,000 companies had government contracts in 2012, employing millions of workers, many of which are idled while the government is shut down.
The government only pays for the time that people work. So they don't have to legally pay for hours that weren't worked. So while government employees are compensated eventually for the time they lost, company employees are not.
And there is a human toll that goes far beyond the pure economic impact for these contractors.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 10 on the disappointment scale.
Patrina Clark is president of Pivotal Practices, a small business that provides consulting to federal contractors. She says she's lost 50% of her normal income because the people she consults just aren't working.
People's lives are being impacted by this. And while there are issues that definitely need to be discussed and addressed and commonality found, hanging people's lives and livelihoods in the balance as bargaining chips or tools to get that done is just patently unfair.
As the shutdown drags on and the politicians can't seem to agree on anything, the people impacted by the shutdown agree on one thing: the crisis needs to end. How much longer can you hold on like this?
I can hold it no more. I can hold it no more. Even one more day, I can't.
Jim Spellman, CCTV, Washington.